Hey everybody, this is OD Trey, and we're back with another Dauntless video. And in today's video, I just wanted to do a quick update on how things are going on the Gear 2.0 rework that I've been working on. I think we're around 70% done. We have one Terra Behemoth left, Agarius, and then we have Umbral and Radiant. So that's about 5 behemoths left to go. I did a major rework on most cells in the game that seemed like they needed some work, as well as reworked some gear sets. There is one behemoth that I did not touch as their gear set was so bad I was unable to actually create a system for it. Let me show you let me show you whose set that is, okay? We're gonna look at our buddy. Where is it at? Why don't I see you? There it is. Our buddy Shrike. Now Shrike's gear set has to be literally one of the absolute worst gear sets in the entire game, as many of the things that I reworked inside of the document I'm writing removes evasion from a base stat. Evasion is no longer a base perk that can be gotten. Bloodless is no longer a base perk that can be gotten. And weighted strikes is no longer a base perk that can be gotten. Like, all three of those are completely removed. That means that there's one thing that this set has, and that is conditioning as a functional thing. And in terms of theme, it just has this: after dodging, your next attack deals 100 bonus damage and part damage. And that's also the only place where the only stat that was at all useful was the conditioning stat. And then conditioning's, only marginally useful. So yeah, as you can see, that since I had nothing to work with on the Shrike set, I was unable to develop a theme around him, because I would just literally be remaking the entire Shrike set. Not only that, but if you look at the cell breakdown of Shrike's things, his weapon has 2 mobilities, his armor has 3 mobilities, and his innate perks have 3 mobilities. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mobility cells inside of this one set. And that is 2 techniques and 1 defense. 8 mobility, 2 technique, 1 defense. That is what makes up the Shrike set. It needs a complete rework. Like, the Shrike set, it's gonna hopefully get some love. So I avoided trying to build a theme around it, as it I don't like that the gold is different color than the armor. Like, they're 2 different metal colors. Anyways, so yeah, that was one of the things that I hit. But so moral of the story is we're looking at 5 behemoths left to finish up, and there's a few cells that have not been reworked that still need a rework, but overall I think we're doing pretty good. I hope to submit this tomorrow. It probably won't be early tomorrow, it'll probably be afternoon tomorrow, and we'll see how the community likes it. So I'll submit it to the Reddit as well as submit it to the devs. It's kind of a large comment, so I'll probably just submit it in the Reddit and then put it into the upcoming balance, paste that into the upcoming balance changes, and see how that goes overall. It is kind of a large document, so I can't just type it all out, as it requires a lot of thinking across multiple changes, right? If you just read one of the changes, you're not going to understand the implications of the other changes that make that change okay. Like, I changed some armor now has swift cells in it. Like, I forgot who the most recent one I did swift cells on, but I gave them swift. And if you told, somebody, what, Swift? We're putting Swift in gear? Why would we put Swift in Gear? Well, that's because I've changed what Swift does. Because this is 100% kind of a joke cell right now. Like, this shouldn't be a cell that exists, as it doesn't really help players in any real meaningful way. Um, so what I ended up making Swift is dodging grants 50% of your attack speed, or 50% of your bonus movement speed as crit chance for like 6 seconds. So if you've got +6, then when you're dodging, you're getting crit chance. So you dodge, crit, 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 dodge, crit, crit, crit. And so that's one of the things. I brought some offensive power to the mobility stuff, but it requires mobility actions. So hopefully, people will like that. As mobility right now, we can't really tell you that a set that has like 9 mobility slots would ever be functionally useful if mobility slots can't deal damage. So yeah, I also made endurance a healing cell. It endurance, gives you the plus stamina, and then when you dodge through attacks, you heal based on your max stamina. So yeah, kind of cool stuff like that. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I hope you've been enjoying this weird content where I'm trying to design stuff quickly for Dauntless, and like envision whole system changes. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have and you want to see more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out. I am a brand new channel. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you later.